Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, and in today's video let's learn about cell references and what are the types of cell references. We have relative, absolute and an advanced one is a mixed cell references. So let's jump into our video. So relative cell references. So here we have this table where month, total revenue, total expenses and net income. To get the net income, we have to subtract the total revenue with total expenses. So H8 column minus total expenses. So we'll get this net income. So to do a relative references, observe here we have given the formula in only one cell. When I do the drag and drop option, as you can see, all the columns got updated with the formula. So see, double tap the columns, we can see the option called total revenue minus total expenses. Similarly, we have this column. So everything got drag and drop the same formulas. This is called a cell references, which is a relative references. So we have a shortcut key. For example, if we have 1000 plus rows, 1000 plus columns, and we were not able to do drag and drop, so we have a simple method, a shortcut key. I'll delete the cells. We can select the cells which we need to do the formula. Select the cell and give the formula equal to H8 minus I8, and you have to give control enter. So as you can see, all the cells has been updated with the formula with this shortcut key. So that is for relative references. And the next one is absolute references. So absolute references, observe here. So here we have the table where we have to give the percentage of the grand total. So to get the percentage, the formula is equal to the total which a person got divided by the maximum total, obviously 500, and into 100 to get the percentage. So I have given another table 100 in another table, and I'm giving the tab. So it is 97.8 percentage for this person. So when I give the drag and drop, observe here, the second one we got an error called value, and the third one we have the value, and the fourth one we again got the error, and the next one we have the percentage, but which is incorrect, right? Which is not correct. So what we can do is, so let's observe here. We have an option called control tilt on your keyboard. If you press the control tilt, you can see the formulas. The tilt option available in the keyboard next to your number pad 1. Next to your 1, before your 1, you can see the option called tilt, control tilt. So once you click the control tilt, you can see the formulas. So as you can see for Kamal, the reference it has taken from grand total and the percentage. It has taken the next row, which is not correct. It has been working as a relative references, which is not correct. So how to change this? So we can see the formula by here. On your top formulas tab, you can have an option called show formulae. Once you click on that, you can see the formulae. So the tilt option is the next to control plus tilt. It will be before your 1 in your keyboard. Again, what we can do is, like, we have to freeze these two columns. So how to freeze the columns? Delete the formula. So observe here. So H44 is 489 divided by, we have to give this H100. To freeze this, give function F4 to freeze the column. It will get freeze, and again we have to multiply it by 100. Again give F4, which will freeze that column as well. And if you do the drag and drop, observe here, everything got updated. So we can double tap. See, the numbers are referring to 500 and 100. Again, the next column 500, 100, and the next cell 500, 100, and it is working perfectly correct. So this is how we have to do an absolute reference. So absolute reference is nothing but if we are fixing a particular cell and we are referring that cell, so that cell is called an absolute reference cell. So this is absolute reference. So let's see mixed reference. So mixed references will go with an example. So we want to multiply 10 into 1, 20 into 1, 30 into 1, 40 into 1. Similarly, 10 into 2, 10 into 3, for 10 into 3. Likewise, we want. So in here, we are expecting 70 into 7. 70 into 7. So 70 into 7. So it is 490. This is what we are expecting. But what we are getting equal to 10 into 1. So when we do the drag and drop, what we are getting a different kind of error messages and different values. So this is not what we are expecting. To achieve what we are expecting, we have to log few rows and few columns which are commonly used. So what we can do is we have an option called control plus tilt, which you can see in your keyboard before the one key on the top. Before that you can see the tilt option. So when you click on control tilt, you can see all the formulas visible. So when you click on this, see it is working as a relative reference instead of what we are expecting. So to achieve this, what we can do? So 10 into 1, 20 into 1, 30 into 1. So here 10 into 1 in the sense B4 into C3, B5 into C4, B6 into the C5. So what is common here? B is the common. So what we can do is we can log the B function 4. This is one time. Second time when you give, it is locking the row, but we have to lock column. So again, so it has locked. So it is $B is the column which we are locking and the row is open for all. So when we do the drag and drop, let's observe. So let's observe here when we do the drag and drop B5, B6, B7. So when we check for the next column, again B5. So as you can see, the column is not changing. The column is locked. It is not coming to the next column like a relative reference. It has been locked. Now what we have to do, we have to lock our second one, which is a red one. So here what you can observe, what is common here? Here the number 3 is common, which is the row is common, but the column is keep on changing. So what we have to lock here, we have to lock the row. So again function 4, one time, second time. So here $3 means it is locked the rows, C is open, the column is open. So this is how. Then copy the formula and paste it in the entire Excel sheet. And when you again click on control tilt, you can see the result in the cells, which is 490 what we are expected. So this is how we are working on this relative references, our absolute references and the mixed references. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.